did this happen? Damn. Guys, this thing is dirty. It hasn't gotten a wash in like, I don't know how long, but you see that? Oh my God, don't get me started on the wheels. Like, it's nighttime now, so you can't really see. Like, you see all that, it's like, it would not look like that if I went over and wiped it up. But yeah, the reason why is there's this crack. It's been there since I owned this car, but it's just been getting bigger and bigger every time. Before it was garage, and like whenever it would rain, and if you guys don't know, like at nighttime, even if it's like not raining, dew point whatever goes up, the humidity and whatnot, so the car actually gets like the roof and everything of like any cars you see, if it's like cold, not even like, it happens in the summer too, it'll like moisture up or whatever. So over time, I think it's just gotten bigger and bigger. And if I take the tape off, you guys will be able to see, like, it's like orange, which means like it's like rusting. So they got that and that, and I just have it taped. And like, I don't know, like I feel like before I would just like, I couldn't be bothered to like wash the car myself. I would just take it through like one of those touchless, well, no, it's not a touchless, it's like a car wash that like the majority of people like take their cars to, which I know it's probably not a good idea, but I just could not be bothered. But like, I think I'm gonna just start having to saddle up and like, I don't know, drop like, I think I'd like kind of looked it up, it should run me like little under $100 to get like all the stuff I need. Yeah, and kind of just start doing it myself at home, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, in terms of plans, I don't really have any plans to like do anything crazy with the car, like boost it or anything like that. I can make a video about it down the line, but I just think there's like better platforms you can invest your money in to take them to the next level, and like the potential this has compared to something else, how high you're able to take it. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like there's way more better platforms out there. This, in my my opinion, being having been my first car and everything, it's just like, I really think it's something that should be enjoyed for what it is. And if anything, down the line, my ultimate like end goal for this car will be just like a full bolt-on car, more for more the experience, you know, the sound, the engagement, whatnot. But yeah, coming up videos you guys might see are I'm trying to get some little things in order, like the airbag light and the theft light, and trying to get the horn to work, because that's actually pretty important. I realized decently like important safety issue, I would say, because like, yeah, I could rip my engine, but sometimes there are just moments where someone just like stupidly just like tries to merge or whatever in front of you, and it's like serious like safety hazard. So the defroster, I gotta get that working again. But yeah, in terms of like driving content and whatnot, I'm starting to go into New York a lot, just to like hang out with my boys and stuff. So I think we're going to be hitting New York and recording some drives. That should be pretty exciting. I actually meant to try to capture some on my way back after, if you guys saw the last video, on my way back home, but I was just so tired. It was like 2 a.m. I've been out all day. That was actually the day, if you guys saw the video, the same day I went to go get the oil filter gasket situation taken care of. So yeah, I went early, like 6 in the morning, like 6 a.m. or something like that. So yeah, it was a long day for sure. But yeah, regardless, yeah, we're gonna be hitting New York, so you guys can expect some I guess some craziness with that. But yeah, as far as this video, I think that's gonna have to do it. This is kind of random, but for anybody that's coming from the main channel, I guess, coming to check these like uploads out, I really appreciate it. If you guys saw like my how to drift video kind of recently, more or less kind of ended up going viral, and like I ended up getting a couple people subscribing from that too. But yeah, it was just like cool to see that like at this kind of like time where like there's a lot of cars that kind of do the driving themselves. It was really cool to see like there's still people out there that kind of want to learn about like that kind of stuff, like the vehicle dynamics and like, you know, the car control stuff. So it just really made me happy thinking, knowing like there's still people out there like that, wanting to learn that kind of stuff. And yeah, as far as like other people that's been here before that, it's just like super sick to see there's still some people out there somewhat more or less, you know, interested in the car. So yeah, guys, it's the day after. I almost forgot. I finally went and did it. Went ahead and got myself, finally have some new carpets now, or I guess floor mats. They're the WeatherTech rubberized floor mats. And usually WeatherTech will have laser to fit mats for like newer vehicles, but obviously this being a way older one, you just go ahead, when you type your vehicle in, they just give you the option for a trim to fit weather mats. So you kind of had to cut them up into the shape of your vehicle. They have those like edges they have when it comes initially, when it's way bigger size. So yeah, went ahead and did that. Finally, I don't have those I don't know if some people might remember, but I had literally had like floral patterned carpets from, I think it was like literally like out of like someone's house, probably from the owners before. I just left it in there because it was better than having that than nothing. And I think it attributed to gathering up more like moist, because like it was like dirty, obviously, no matter how many times I would like shake it or whatnot. But yeah, so like when it would get really hot in here, I feel like it added to its factor, like of the interior being like even more humid. I don't know, but yeah, definitely a function over form type of deal. Definitely not, but that was kind of my decision intentionally to go with these, something like this, rather than something like the Lloyd mats. I know they exist with like the tan interior as well, but I just feel like the plush carpet, it's too like this. I like something like rubberized like this. I feel like fits the car, like the raw feel of the car, like way more, the vibe, than, I don't know, it just, I feel like a plush carpet for an example of the car I have right now, at least it's like a little too bougie almost, I don't know. So yeah, but yeah, actually I just had it vacuumed and like shaken, but yeah, it gets dirty quickly, because that actually does a really good job catching all the debris and stuff. So but yeah, so I had to order them online, and fun fact, actually found out by calling them. If anyone's interested, you can actually, if you have a AAA membership, you can actually get like it's a tiny discount, but you can actually get actually, it's funny, I actually do have a membership, but they didn't even ask for like my ID number or anything like that. They're just like, oh yeah, they just do the discount as when I mentioned that. When I found out they do that over the, and you gotta call them over the phone for that. But fun fact, if you have a black interior car, I guess I was gonna speak for anybody with these cars, but I guess it applies for any other older cars too. Costco, if you're a Costco member, I don't know if it's just my location specific, I doubt it, but they actually sell the trim to fit weather mats in black, and for way cheaper than you would be able to get them like by online, ordering them online and shipping them, having shipped to your house. So that's definitely what I would do later down the road. Ever got my hands on another one of these, but like a black or a darker interior. But guys, I'm actually super pumped. Like finally, and matching the tan interior too, like I don't know, finally some like actual proper floor mats. And yeah, speaking of which, I feel like this car just, I mean, pretty much, right, more or less, we have the wheels, the lip, the Mach Girl Delete, not a shabby looking interior. I feel like for the most part, as far as what you can do besides like going past the point of like, you know, like changing the front bumper, rear bumper, whatnot, all that stuff, you know, like to the Cobra ones or whatever, I feel like this in that sense is like complete for now. You know what I mean? I thought for a while about getting the center caps, like the OE, the Mustang emblem ones with the black. I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things that like wouldn't really make too much of a difference, because I kind of like try to imagine with it on, but I don't know if it would like ruin the, I don't think it would ruin it. It would definitely be OEM plus, but I don't know. And the chrome rims too, as far as like wheel plans, I never really was a fan, and I never actually said this. These were actually wheels that my brother was gonna put on his car, and just ended up being handed down to me because he ended up selling that car. So yeah, I mean, if it were up to me, I would definitely want anthracites. And recently I was like thinking about this a lot. I was like, like chrome is just so like those early 2000s, like, or 2010s, like that type of style. It's just like so flashy and stuff. I was like even thinking of like what other wheels I could go with, but I don't know, recently I really like thought about it for like a while. Somehow, in some way, the true blue, kind of like the dark blue, it doesn't go too bad with the chrome rims, I want to say. Yeah, and I feel like it pops just enough where the point, it's like if you had anthracites, I feel like it's just like your classic average like Mustang look, you know. But I don't know, or your typical rather. But yeah. Oh, and in like terms of like a different wheel, I mean, I looked and there are a couple potentials that I may want to change into down the line in the future. But man, like to get in a new set of wheels, just the wheels alone, you're looking at like easily over like $3,000. So, you know, I want to say these definitely aren't a bad compromise. Just finished with the editing the new brakes video. Actually had it exported. Yo, YouTubers don't know about this shit, bro. You just send it to instead of exporting from Premiere Pro, you just export it to Media Encoder. takes a little of your computer, I think. I make sure my computer doesn't go to sleep. And come back, this was like exported to 4K. It's like 12 minutes-ish. Took about like an hour. And come back, go to file, show log. And yeah, I just check if it coded successfully from beginning to end. It did, with no stops. Sometimes it will stop, so yeah, that's why I don't like doing it, putting like a big load on the computer, like exporting like multiple videos or whatever, because that's happened before. Computer shits the bed sometimes. Yeah, I actually had to just did it twice just now, because I was just like checking the video afterwards after it got exported, but there was like a couple errors I needed to fix. But yeah, I need to take my ass to sleep. So annoying. Sheesh. That wallpaper though. Went to Greece last summer. This was like literally the view from my hotel room. Anyways.